Hi TikTok, I'm going to do an honesty post. I've built my business up around being honest and I'm not going to stop now. Now, one of the things I tell people is that they can build their business in 2 hours a day. They can work around their kids, they can work around their 9 to 5. And you know what? You can build a business and a brand in 2 hours a day. However, when you start getting customers, the amount of time you need increases. There are a lot of demands. There's a lot of things you need to do on top of the things you should be doing in the first place, like the brand building. So as an example, I have to prepare for coaching calls, and I have 2 or 3 a week, every single week. Then you have to actually hold the coaching calls, which usually last between an hour and 2 hours. Then you have to answer the questions that your students want to ask you, either in direct message or in groups. You have to make sure every single one of them is catered for. They've paid you money, so you have to make sure they're okay. And on top of that, you need to do the things you were doing before. You need to create content for TikTok, for Facebook, whatever platforms you're using. You need to DM people. You need to chase up on leads, and you need to book sales calls. Then you have to hold the sales calls. And they seem to take up to an hour as well each. Now, I know people who can do sales calls in 15 minutes, so I really need to work on my technique. But right now, they're taking an hour. So the question is, what do I do? Well, I'm lucky enough that I'm now earning enough that I can take a day a week off of work. So that just alleviates it a little bit. That really, really helps. And I know how lucky I am. Although I say I'm lucky, I mean, I've worked really hard to get to this stage. But I'm not going to be able to take any more time off until September. I fit in calls into my day where there's not really any time. And that's because I don't want to lose the momentum of what I'm doing. Once you stop, sales stop. So yes, I suppose what I'm getting at is you can build a business in 2 hours a day, but once it takes off, you are going to need more time. Especially if, like me, you decide to then create a course. I mean, I don't know what I was thinking, but there you go. I've committed to it. I'm doing it. I'm using time blocking methods to try and help. Anyway, no real point to this. Just wanted to let you all know my little update.